Good day, good people, and welcome back to my channel. Now, today's video, I'm not going to hold you guys for that long, but there are some things that I want to get into. But before we get into all that, if you're not subscribed to this channel, hit that subscription button, hit that notification button bell so that way you can be notified every time I'm dropping a video. Hit the like button, hit the share button, and as always, drop a comment in that comment section. Now, let's get to today's video. Now, like I said, in today's video, I don't want to hold you guys for that long, but there are some things that I want to get into when we're talking about Blueface, Chrisean Rock, and Lil Baby. Now, I told you guys a couple videos ago that Lil Baby, I guess he was trying to get his lick back on Blueface from when Blueface had, got into it with Chrisean Rock about her having a conversation with via Lil Baby. And Lil Baby came out. Slow it down and play it a few times just so I can make sure that he was really talking about Blueface. And allegedly, yeah, he was really talking about Blueface in this one little line, even though this has come months and months after the alleged argument that Blueface had with Chrisean Rock that went so viral. And Blueface, in a string of events, has come out. So basically, he did a video, a new song called Baby Mama Drama, or something like that. Or yeah, I think, but it's called Baby Mama Drama. I think that's what it's called, but it's something of that nature. And in this video, he is referencing a couple of lines to Lil Baby and getting at him. And he takes it as far as to call him Lil Baby a hoochie.
Let another grown man fill up on your booty. Couldn't be me, boy, I am not a hoochie.
So clearly you guys just heard what Blueface had to say, and really he called him, these names and stuff like that in reference to what he just said up on this new track and what the heck is a Blueface. And he's talking about, this party that Lil Baby attended. Now, there's this gentleman, I'm not sure what his name is from the top of my head, but he's basically in charge of, and got his money off of selling all sports attire, legal wear, like you want NBA jerseys, NFL, soccer, whatever you want, you go to their website and their company and you get the legitimate stuff. So that's how everyone knows him, and he's known for having these parties every year. But this year when he had the party, everyone was dressed up in white and stuff, but the pictures that Lil Baby were captured in were kind of questionable. And I'll just say this: if you know or have heard any stories about the music industry and the dark side of the music industry, then you seeing Lil Baby being sandwiched in between these white men are a little questionable. And so Blueface took this to his advantage and made a joke about this in his song coming back towards Lil Baby, like, I know you didn't think that you was gonna say something about me, I was gonna hear it and then not respond to it. Yeah, so he's on that type of time. And you could tell since he's come out with this drama, Baby Mama Drama song with Chrisean Rock in the video, twerking and shaking it and signing away to MILF Music, and they have their son inside of this video and stuff like that. You can definitely tell he was already on that type of time, to get back even more into the spotlight, because this is not play. With him doing this with Chrisean Rock, it is going to boost him into more algorithms, boost him on a lot more social sites, and we're all going to be looking to be like, what the heck is going on? So with him, he was already going there and doing that, in my opinion. That's why he went to Baltimore to do a video and all this other kind of stuff and get him more of the clout that's floating around with this situation. But since Lil Baby decided to say something to him prior than this video coming out, I think that he took this and just had a field day and said, let me just write a couple of bars in here about you too. Since you want to say something about me, now I got something to say about you, and it's gonna come back quicker than what you thought it would. Because they said that Lil Baby had posted up it on his stories and then he took it down. I couldn't find it on his actual page. I found it on another source's page. So hey, I'm not sure why. Like I said, if you're gonna say something, say it and stand on it. Don't take it down. Don't delete it. Because once you put it out there, somebody's already got it. You just have to think like that. And especially in the time that we're in now, yeah, anything that you put out there, somebody's already got it. You put it on the internet, it's already gone. You might as well just think about it that way. And one other thing I want to say when we're talking about Chrisean. Now, like I told you guys in last night's video, I don't know why she would agree to have this MILF music put inside of her profile. And I'm not sure if this music video was a ha-ha to Jada. It could have also been that, like I told you. And that's honestly what I really think that this was. I think that she had enough time to, you know what, Blue been away. she keep throwing stuff in my face, or allegedly throwing stuff in my face on the internet and saying this and this and this. Now, even though right now Blueface is back at home with his children, like I said, Jada Alexis was calling him a deadbeat and all this other kind of stuff and whatnot in the third. But she was really upset because he went back to Chrisean Rock, which you already knew that he was going to go back there because there was a child involved. Hell, if there wasn't a child involved, he may still be in communication and, be talking to her and stuff. But now that the baby is involved and the baby is actually here, there's way more involved than, what you can try to control yourself. There's nothing that you can really do. He's going to be there just like how he's there for your two children that he has with you. So he was going to be there for that baby. Now, it's not like he's probably going to be around the child every day unless him and Chrisean, get back together. But right now, what you talking about, you not being part of MILF music no more and people telling you, don't let no one take you out of your spot. You should have kept your spot with the MILF music, and you already knew what he was going to do. Now, I'm not sure with Chrisean Rock instead of you, but at the end of the day, you should have known that she was going to wiggle back in some type of way. He was feeling some type of way from not seeing his son. Now you got the family all saying stuff and, uplifting Chrisean Rock. Did you not think, and this is what I want to say also, while the family was uplifting Chrisean Rock and telling Chrisean Rock, to, be easy and do certain things and, just, you shouldn't do this and you should do that. Let us be a part of the baby's life. While all this was happening, this was perfect timing for Jada. If she hadn't already been working on herself to be cool with his family, she should have been doing that. She could have fixed her relationship with Miss Karlissa. Instead, Miss Karlissa said, we said a prayer, and then the next day you was up here talking to me like I was this, that, and the third, and like I wasn't even no part of no family member to yours. Now, it may not be kin, but we are a family because we have two children. You and my son have two children together. And I'm like, this would have been perfect time for Jada Alexis to get her stuff together and get herself right with the family. So that way, regardless if anything happens, you could at least still have the support of the family. So at this point, it's like, just get your bag, play house if that's what you're going to do until you find you your own place to stay. Because it's obvious right now you ain't got a place to stay because you was staying with him. He moved you out of that spot claiming that his BBM was too famous now and he needed to move her out, so he moved her back home with the kids. That's all handy and dandy, but we already know you're going to still be here. Just like how he's back at home and the kids are there and he's back doing his daddy duties, this is going to continue to be a continuous cycle of what you guys allowed to have happen. And you thought it was all funny and games when, you was with him and making all these videos and all these recordings and stuff. It just cracks me up because I'm just like, I know that you recording all these videos and doing these interviews and stuff, yeah, it's helping you and yeah, it's putting you out there. So if you take that aspect of it, then this was a beautiful thing and don't have no regrets about anything that you have done because it's helped put you in a much better position for yourself and for your children. You know what I'm saying? So she should be happy with that aspect of the dealings that she has had with Blueface. But in the same breath, you know that this man is making you look a certain type of way. Get what you're going to get because that's the goal at the end of the day, right? It's obviously is not... Love is not strong enough. It's obviously, y'all gonna keep having this little turl. So at the end of the day, you need to get that bag and secure it for you and your children. Like I said, should have kept her position with the MILF music because y'all already looking a certain type of way. Make amends with his family when all this bull was happening because it seems like Miss Karlissa was receptive and also Blueface's sister Callie was receptive. Yes, son. They both wanted to make peace and it seemed like they were doing so and at least trying to be there for her somewhat. And then it just seems like, I don't know if they said anything to her or, Miss Karlissa said something to her to piss her off, but obviously it wasn't, reciprocated back. And then Miss Karlissa showed us these text messages of her going back and forth with Jada Alexis. And I'm just like, at this point, I think that she just feels like she's tired of being bothered. But it's like, you can't really say that because you have two children, so you're always going to be bothered. Now, when the kids get of an age where they don't have to do connections through the mom and the family can talk directly to the children, then you won't be bothered anymore. But until then, it seems like, this is going to continue to be a thing. And we know that you're at the house with the kids, so you might as well just get ready. Chrisean Rock has been tweeting, and her tweets, it seems like she's trying to be on the groaner page. Now, she is signed. Someone did ask her, was she signed to the MILF Music? And she did say, yeah, she was back signed with MILF Music. But when she's talking about Jada Alexis, she is saying that she wanted to do a fade with her, but Blue said that she wasn't, willing to fight her back. So they have to drop that. And then she goes on to say how she wants to pull up to the house still so that way that they can see the child, but she also wants Jada Alexis and her to come on the same accord
Also, Miss
because at
Karlissa
the end
is
of the day,
stating that
they
she
are
is
family
giving Rock
because they do
another
share the
chance,
same father
and
of
she hopes that
both
she won't let her
sets
down.
of children. So she does think
Son,
that they need to
son,
get on the same accord for as
Jesus.
that.
Y'all
So
drop a
in
comment
that
in the comment
aspect, she
section.
did
Let me know what
seem
y'all
like
think
she was
about
trying
this.
to
I'm
be
gonna catch y'all
mature,
in the
but the
next video
part about her
respectfully.
saying that she wanted to take the fade, that's not so mature. And of course, she was still going to feel a certain type of way because this whole time she has been pregnant, and she has been saying since she has been pregnant, and even before that, she has been wanting to put hands, on certain people with the show, and also Jada Alexis. And now that that baby has dropped, she definitely wants to put her hands on somebody. But I'm glad that she is thinking about her child, because now she is saying that she can no longer just go around and fight because she is, yes, son, because she is a mother, and because she wants better for her son. So I'm definitely glad to hear her say this, and I'm glad that she thinks that they need to get on the same accord, because Blueface is at home right now, and he asks Jada Alexis, did she want to fire him? And she doesn't give him any type of answer. She just gives him this little stare, like she's unbothered, but really annoyed, really. But I think that that's where Chrisean Rock firstly said that she wanted to, catch the fade, because this whole time she's been pregnant, she's been getting, there's been stuff going down, especially the last few months of her pregnancy, when all of this really turned up, like this last year, the beginning of the year, it really turned up. So of course she still has aggression and want to really show them ones and them twos, but she's taking the higher road.
And also, Miss Karlissa is stating that she is giving Rock another chance, and she hopes that she won't let her down. Son, Jesus. Y'all drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about all this. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video respectfully.